Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Ultima 9 Ascension, and when last we left off, we summoned a demon. Why? Because we wanted the scroll that it had on its person, a scroll of how to summon itself. We're going to bind that into our spellbook eventually, just in case we ever come across a situation where we need to summon a demon. You know, I don't think we're ever really going to be using that one, but it's still nice to have it in there just for completionist's sake. We also found the final bit of magical eggshell. It was being guarded by a slasher demon, a creature that we hadn't encountered up until now that has a magical barrier that protects it from harm provided it's not hit by magical attacks. Fortunately, that trick that Iolo taught us came in handy, and we fired a mana-infused arrow that disabled that barrier in one shot. Then we fired lots of arrows at it until it died. Speaking of firing lots of arrows at things until they die, that is how we took care of the dragon after she did her "Join me and together we will rule Britannia" speech, and the avatar went, nah, and then we just fired arrows. The AI for that encounter really should have triggered as soon as the dialogue ended, but we didn't get close enough to aggro the dragon, and so she died. I'm not going to say no to it being easy. And now we have the dragon's head in our inventory, as well as some of her loot. The only really significant part of that loot was the armor of the troll, which we'll be using to regenerate some health. In fact, let us use that right now to regenerate the rest of our missing health, as we go to where I think we need to go to get to the very end. And that, I think, is past here. Then again, we don't really need the armor if we can just do that, so let's put this back on. We want to make sure we're better defended after all. I think we want to go this way, round here. Yes, we do. I recognize that pit of spikes. This way, and this way, I think? No, not that way. That leads up to the place where we're going to use the thing we need from there to escape, and that is the Word of Power. Remember when we were told by one of the guards at the gate of Valoria that the way into Destard had been sealed up by somebody using the Word of Power? That's what we're going to be using to get out. And I think I know where. And this is when I'm completely wrong, and I have to stumble around here for a lot longer. We need to go this way into the area that was full of spiders. I say was because I haven't seen a spider here for quite a while. Also, this brings us over to the mana refilling fountain. So we're going to leave with full health and full mana, and I'm not going to say no to either of them. I think the way we want to go is this way. We'll get that loading screen. There it is. Now if I click here...
Hold, traveler. Speak now the word of power.
Good thing this thing can speak. Inopia. And with that, and a slight rumbling, all of those boulders explode. And the avatar hums about that. Which means that we can now get into Destard whenever we like. Oh, hello. How are you? You've literally just seen me make some boulders explode. Are you really going to have... You're really going to have at thee with me? Is this wise? Before you attack me, think about if this is wise. You thought about it. It was not wise. So we want to get back to Britain now, and the way we're going to be doing that is by either heading via the U route, or by going over the mountains and past Pause. I'm planning on doing the mountain route, if only because it's a little bit faster. And for that, we are going to need the leggings of Sentry. Someone told me, actually, that the way the leggings work is that this reticule here, when it says green, that tells you you can definitely jump there. If it's orange, it says you can probably jump there. If it's red, you definitely can't jump there. One of the ways to tell if you can reach somewhere with the leggings of Sentry is that if it's not red, you can probably get there. Like here. If it's not red, you can probably get there. And we'll slide down here all cool like, and make it to the other side of here. Also, I said I'd get rid of all these keys. I will. I think I'll just get rid of them in the castle, just in case we need one of them. We're probably not going to need one of them. And here we are, back by pause. The weather is very nice. The sun is just setting. And there's a goblin. This goblin has made a mistake. Yep. You don't even drop gold anymore. That's fine. We don't need any gold right now, though we are going to be spending a bit of gold. I think it's time that we go and get a little bit of weapons training. We could go get some at Moonglow, and we could also go and get some at Trinsic too. Also, this is not the way I want to go. That way leads only to a dead end. There was a goblin over there. I don't want to have at thee with the goblin. If we're heading east, we are heading in the right direction. Soon we will find the... Oh, soon we'll get into a nice and illuminated area. And you're going to have at thee with me. 1, 2, and you saw what happened to your friend and decided, you know what, I'm totally going to attack. I mean, the rat attacking makes sense. It's a rat. But that second goblin made a mistake. Suffice to say, I wouldn't have had at thee with the avatar in that situation, but it was their life to throw away. Now let us sort away. It's not likely we're going to encounter any threats, though we are going to encounter you again. Ho ho! You've all been waiting for this, folks. It is time for more math, everyone's favorite subject. Hello.
Who dare cross my bridge? All who cross bridge must pay toll. Must give 10 gold to cross.
Look, I know we've been over this a couple of times, but I just can't figure it out.
10 gold pieces? How much is that?
Here's a hint for you. When you figure it out, write it down. Then you don't need to think about it anymore. Writing things down, a good way to store knowledge. And there's another brigand. Are you going to have at thee with me? Yes, you are. You haven't noticed the huge piles of discarded weapons? Ah, you've reconsidered. Good. Sensible. I'm just gonna keep going this way, and inevitably find somebody else that wants to have at thee with me. That was not smart, sir. Now let us keep going. Back to Britain. Dump stuff off. Hello. Greetings. Ooh, giant spider. That's a slightly different threat. Are you going to rush over to me? You're going to fire a web at me, and then take the very long route around that means that you perish. You should have just ran right at me. Then there would have been a small chance that you'd have done something. But either way, any opponents here? Nope, we dealt with all those skeletons. And so we arrive back in... Wait for it. Britain. Greetings! We also don't have that final lighthouse gem. We actually haven't placed the lighthouse gems where they need to be either. We'll be doing that near the end. For now, let us head back to our room. Dump some stuff off. We don't need all of these potions. We do need to talk to you, though. We really need to figure out what it is you're doing. Because you've been sweeping that one area ever since I started. It's probably been about a month in-game now.
I am done sweeping for the day. You will have to clean up after yourself.
Oh. Okay, so you're not going to complain anymore?
I am done sweeping.
You are not going to complain anymore. Okay. A minor development. Not going to say no to not being shouted at anymore, so let's just go back and deposit some things. We have the glyph, and that is very important. The glyph is, in one of these bags. And this is when we don't have the glyph anymore, and I'm like, oh, kinda left something important. Gonna have to go back and get it. Not there, not there. There it is! The glyph of Valour. We don't, however, have the mantra or the sigil. Both are kind of important. I'm back. You haven't shut the door, I see. Good day. Hello! Just here to dump some stuff off and then we'll be gone. Hello. Still doing well, Lord British? Good. Excellent. You have 2 fireplaces, and they're so far apart. You'd think one bigger fireplace would do the same job. But apparently not. Okay, here is our room, laden with stuff. Literally laden with stuff, and you know what? This is going to be the key corner. Put a key here, put a key there, put a key everywhere. Gotta put the keys all over the place. Just don't put them on your face. Right, some diamonds here, and here, and here. We can hold on to that, I suppose. That's, by the way, a pretty big emerald. We can hold on to the scroll for the moment. I want to make a dedicated magic item. Oh, more diamonds. We actually have a lot of diamonds. We have a lot of diamonds. Just a huge pile of them. I want to make... Is that another diamond? Yep, that's another diamond. Okay, I want a dedicated magic item bag. So let's see if we can work that out. What other magic items do we have? We have... That's a magic item. That's a magic weapon. I'd rather not have that there. So... We don't need so many potions right now, so let's put some of these away. And we'll make this into the magic item bag. Bone armor we'll just leave here. I don't think we'll really be using it. I really don't think we'll be using it. Sword boots here. Anything else we need to put there? No, actually, I think we're pretty good. Shepherd's crook, that can go over by the keys. Why not? We're not really going to be using that anytime soon. Ooh, yes, the visibility scroll. We want to bind that while we're here, don't we? I think we do. Ooh, we actually have loads and loads of space. Not going to say no to having... Look, we have tons of space. Space to spare. Now, where is that? There's the invisibility scroll. Gonna need that. Going to need that. We're here. We might as well bind it. Saves us 1 more inventory space. So let's go. And I even have the instructions still here. Over here we go. Now.
Oh, hello there.
Hello, just gonna double check. Invisibility is it's a 6th level one. It is Blood Moss, Nightshade, and Sanct Law. We can do that. So, go into here. Invisibility scroll. By the way, this makes the black potions only a convenience rather than a necessity. It's still a good idea to have black potions, because you never know when you might be low on mana and need to go invisible, but it's nice that we'll have the magical option. So, Blood Moss and Nightshade. This is the wrong bag. This is the right bag. That there. Definitely see it. Right, let us magical these up. There we go. Actually worked here. Now, there's the Nightshade, there's the Blood Moss, and Sanct Law. It is bound! Now we know how to turn invisible. Always a good thing to know. Being able to turn invisible, pretty neat. The only thing we don't have here is Mana Breath. Not actually sure we're going to be able to get that one. I think that's one that is sold by the guild in Buccaneer's Den. We don't have Time Stop either. We are missing nothing here. So nothing in the second or the third. We're missing time stop. We're missing mana breath. We are missing all of these, but we do have some of them. And then there is the 8th circle, which, suffice it to say, we don't have many of at all. We do have a few. Will I ever use any of these spells? I mean, I may show them off at some point, but not right now also. Is that your hidden supply of gin, Lord British? Delicious! It's ours now. With that done, I think it is time to not head right away to, Valoria. There are actually some things I want to do first. Hello! Don't mind me. I have some training to do. We're going to train up in, some weapon skills. We can't train with you because apparently we're not fast enough. But I bet we could train in Moonglow and Trinsic and in, Buccaneer's Den. We could train all those skills. And maybe we might even be able to find that magic item that, I mentioned is a bit of a problem. That, by the way, is in Valoria. It is an item you can only try and get once you have left Destard. Hello! We want to go to the dock. And of course, we want to talk to you for a bit. Why not? Hello!
Look at what you just did! Did you not see that pile of dirt? You just kicked and spread it all over.
So diligent is she. She doesn't even stop when it is the dead of night. For we actually arrived, not at, sunset, but sunrise. And there's you tending to all of the, broken glass. And I'm just curious about something. I want to check over here and see if the, person masquerading as me is back. They might be. And if so, we need to have a word with them. They may not be back, though. They may have decided to disappear forever. Yep, they have decided to disappear forever. It was worth having a look. Yep, they're gone. They are gone. Ah, well. Not over here, I take it? No. There's a spider over there. I mean, I could go and say hi to the spider. But in truth, there is really no... I was a little worried there for a moment that our boat wasn't there. But no, Raven is here. I'm very glad for that. I'm thinking, wait, did I leave Raven over somewhere else? But no, we did arrive in Britain to go and get to Destard. Hello. Greetings! You really should get out from under there. Let's first head to... I think I know where I want to go.
Let me guess. We need to go back to Valoria?
How'd you know?
Call it woman's intuition. That, and I couldn't help but notice that you're carrying a dragon's head. Come on, let's go. Where would you like to go?
I want to go to Moonglow first.
Moonglow.
I mean, we could head straight to Valoria, but we need to see more of our strafing boat, and I would like to get some training done. This means that we'll actually have a reason to accumulate gold again. And the person standing by the dungeon should still be there. This also gives us the opportunity to have at thee with some, oh look, there are all my weapons I left there. Perfectly balanced. Now, there should be no enemies around here. No, nobody around here. That's good. And I don't expect to have any fights while I'm in Moonglow itself. Do get to hear this awesome music, though. Not going to say no to hearing the awesome music. We're only stopping by. We are not staying forever. Perhaps this time the Avatar will stay forever. Oh no, wait, we won't be, will we? Because we were told by the Gypsy at the beginning, quite cryptically, that we would no longer be returning to Earth or Britannia. I wonder what the Gypsy meant. Perhaps we'll find out. Now, the person we want to talk to... Oh, look, it's you! Do you wish to have at thee? Please don't. You really shouldn't. It's in your best interest to refrain. Sensible. You're just waiting for an angle to run at me, aren't you? No, you're actually staying put. That is quite sensible. That is very sensible. We'll just go over here. And talk to you. The man with the fantastic helmet. Hello. Also, fully clad in plate mail.
Hello, friend.
Greetings.
What ho, you've returned. It is so very good to see you again. Now, if you're interested, I can train you a bit in some advanced swordsmanship. Very well, then. I can teach you a shot with the two-handed sword that's helped me out, and it will only cost you 2,500 gold. Would you like to learn?
Of course. That seems fair.
Yes, that's a fair price.
All right. This shot starts out with a low fake and then a high shot to the head.
Sounds pretty neat. Also, many shiny things as the screen fades to black. How long are we going to be training? Quite a while.
Very good. You learn quickly. You certainly seem to be a nice fellow. I wonder why Titus told me that you would have my dagger.
We figured out Titus's ruse quite early on, so you don't need to worry about that anymore. Titus, hopefully, is going to change his ways. And we are now a little bit bereft of coin. This is a good thing, because we could do with being bereft of coin. Uh-oh, you've moved. I mean, that's advantageous in a way, because we can now pick up coin. Now we have 7,526. If ever we need more coin, we could just go back to Castle Britain. Actually, if ever we need more coin, we can just go back to Trinsic and fight crabs forever. And occasionally get some drops of plate mail. It's mainly the money that they drop that I'll be happy for. So we're going to go to Trinsic next, and then Buccaneer's Den, and then we will head to Valoria. And hopefully it won't be terrible weather when we get there. Oh, who are we kidding? It's probably going to be terrible. Also, this is where one of those lighthouses is located. Gonna have to return the gems that we need to know where the final gem is. I don't remember where that is off the top of my head. It might be on the Isle of Skara Brae. It could be. Right. Jump on the boat, and we'll talk about Valoria again.
You're back. So how are things in Moonglow?
Oh, getting back to normal.
Can you believe a word that anyone says?
I think that you can now.
So where do we go now?
Oh! We actually have dialogue related to a location.
I'd like to go somewhere else.
Where would you like to go?
And we want to go to Trinsic.
Trinsic.
Off we go! We could go ourselves and just sail about, but I'm fine with Raven just sailing for us. Also, it's starting to get a bit late. We might want to rest before we no, I think actually we'll be fine. Is there a crab here? You know what? I don't think there's a crab here. You know what else? I don't think we can actually jump that way. We can jump this way, though. Hello, I'm back. Now we want to head to the staff trainer, who I believe is located on that island right there. Won't take us long. We don't need to buy anything. Do want this training though. It should cost a couple of thousand. We have plenty of money and literally nothing to spend it on aside from potions. The only thing we really need to buy at this point is potions. This is when I'm wrong and we need loads and loads of money. Now, there you are.
I'm impressed that you were able to make it here.
Still impressed, I see.
Hello there. Guess what? The people in town agreed to help me rebuild a bridge to connect my home to the city. All I had to do was start the work myself and just be willing to do it. Isn't that something? So what can I do for you?
I'd like some training.
I would like some training.
Very well. I believe that a teacher must work hands-on with his student, so prepare yourself. Also, I do charge 2,500 gold for the training.
No problem.
Yes, I would like to be trained.
Very well then. This move is the sweep move. You swing your staff in a broad arc at your opponent's legs. If done properly, you'll knock your opponent to the ground and gain an immediate advantage.
We need to pay 2,500 gold to be told that?
My thanks, warrior. You have taught me a valuable skill.
My pleasure, friend. Use what I have taught you wisely.
Oh, I intend to. One more place to do some learning, and then we'll be back off to Valoria. First, we need to get back to the main area. Best way to do that is to jump over here. Now we only have 5,062 gold. And soon, we're about to have a fair bit less, because I think the Buccaneer's Den training is another 2,500. I don't think, however, we need to pay for any more training. I think the final bits of training are scattered in very remote locations. Will I get them? I don't promise that I will. Also, it's a lovely day, and it's an even lovelier night. Also, that moon is getting closer. I don't like that.
Now that the shrine has been cleansed, our work is done here. Where would you like to go?
I'd like to head to Buccaneer's Den
Buccaneer's Den.
and get that final bit of training because, as we all know, the trainers never sleep. Ever. Also, maybe we can deal with that, when we get back to Valoria, the, demon that is, by the shrine. Or maybe that will just disappear once we are, done with cleansing it. Either way, we need to go over there. Now, I could get another pouch by, cheesing the system and having, my inventory full, but I don't think we need any more pouches. I think we're good when it comes to items. We just got lots of space. So let's just go over here. Oh, climb under this. And get some much needed training done.
Come on, place your bets. We have the finest fights in all of Britannia.
Do you now?
Hey, look! It's the Scrapper. You've already won one fight. Care to try your luck again?
Sure.
Sure, I'll give it a try.
That'll be 2,000 gold.
Sure.
That sounds like a fair price.
Great. You know the rules. I'm gonna have to take your gear.
That's fine.
Okay, here you go.
Step up, folks. Pay your money to see the newcomer take on all challengers. Good luck.
Again, when you said take my gear, you didn't take my armor. Suffice to say, I still have a huge advantage here. On account of me wearing plate mail and Blackrock armor. I should be using some of my new skills. But I'm not. Hello! You teleported in? Have at thee! And then the avatar punched. A lot. And you're gone too. Well, I'll take this money. You sure these fights are to death? Nobody seems to be watching. At all. They seem entirely disinterested in this fight, despite how much you're, bigging it up there with your shouts. Let's quickly grab this gold. And that's 3 taken care of. 4th one?
Great moves, kid. That head bash you learned ought to come in handy in a pinch. Be careful, though. Smashing your head into things can do you some hurt as well.
That it can. Can we have another go?
Sure, I'll have another go.
That'll be 5,000 gold.
I don't have that much gold.
Well, I guess you'll just have to come back when you do.
5,000. My, that's a lot of money. So now it's time to re-equip everything. We put this back here. We put this back here. Put this back here. That back here. This back here. That back here. That back here. And unfortunately, we have to lament at the fact that all of our spells have been... Oh, all of these have also been shuffled about. There we go. We'll put these back. It doesn't matter ultimately where these are, but all of our spells have been removed from our toolbar, which is unfortunate. But we can deal with that. Let's go all the way back to here. And get stone. We'll get ignite. get light heal. Would also get, do we need any others, actually? I'm trying to think, do we need any others? Cure might be... No, light is a good one. Actually, no, we don't need light anymore. We have the crown, don't we? Ethereal sight is a good one. Cure is a good one. And... Charm. Charm is meant to be pretty powerful. It's... No, it's fog. Fog is meant to be pretty powerful. Fog, as far as I have been informed, is a... Can I just move this over to here? Okay, that is a pretty cool thing there, but it goes... I didn't realise it would do that. That is quite silly. So let's just pop back over to here. And when we come back, folks, we will make our way to Valoria. We actually don't have the money to do the final bit of training in melee combat, specifically hand-to-hand. We probably don't have enough money to do all the other training either. If there are master trainers that charge. I think that might be the only one that does. We can't climb there. We will literally sink like a stone. So we're just going to have to swim over to here and go past you, and then make our way back to the boat. Tiny bit of mana lost due to the fact that we had the Karen shield unequipped. It is the downside of a shield, but it is the only magical shield in the game. I think actually if we wanted more defensive power, now that I think about it, if we wanted more defensive power, wouldn't equipping this shield be better? Yes, actually it would be. Actually it would be a much better thing to do. So really, I should actually have things equipped like this. And put this here, this here. We'll actually have things like this from now on, because the mana is good, but the defensive power is so much better. Don't know why I've been using the Kirin shield all this time. I mean, the MP is good, but we do now have a lot of MP. And so, when we come back, folks, Valoria! And maybe finding a cool magic item. Possibly. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.